Hello, beautiful people, and happy Sunday. Oops. Always good to start with the noops. And I just had Discord still open and in my way. Hey, Cosmic. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. We've got Fulmers in there and Maymaid as well. Oh my goodness, we've got a few right away. That's awesome. Hello to Cosmic, Fulmers, and Man-Made. Good to see you all. Thanks for being here. So, no surprise, we're still doing Lego. I guess no surprise because I say we've got the camera-y thing going on. But yeah, we're going to continue with the this lovely beast, the 2011 VW camper van. It's techie shape. That's light's a little blown out. There's 1 second. Make it dark in here for a sec, but at least you'll be able to see the Lego detail a little bit better, not so blown out by the above light. But no, it's coming along pretty well. I'm pretty pleased with it. Which is good. It's always good to be pleased with a thing that you bought. So we, when we left off, we were on step 103. As you can see right here, we just finished putting on all of the smooth bits along everything. So that's where we finished off. So we just finished putting these smooth parts all the way around. Or I guess this side was the last one, so that's what we did. So we're going to continue from there. So after step 103, it's madness, I know, but we're moving on to step 104. Cool. So for step 104, we're going to dive right into... actually, before we dive right in, how's everyone doing? I hope you're well. It is just after 10 o'clock a.m. my time, and I hope you're all doing well and enjoying your day. Hope the weather where you are is lovely. It's going to be an awesome day today. It might get a little bit warmer than we usually like it, but I still think it's going to be fantastic. And hopefully we'll get out for an afternoon walk or something like that. Enjoy a bit of the beautiful day. So I'm going to start building, but you all let me know how you're doing in the chat. Alright, on to it. So we need another one of those steps where you go grab a singular piece. Done. I guess this is part 1 of 4, step 104. And then step 2 is grab a bazillion pieces. Love it. Weather is far too hot here, like danger swarm to be out in. Oh no. What sort of temperature are we talking there? That's never fun. So we need some of these vent pieces. The venti pieces. Not a large Starbucks beverage, but a vent-like piece. Of course, now that I've said that, I would like a grande vanilla almond milk latte. If anyone, extra hot, if anybody wants to just deliver that to my door, that would be fantastic. We need 4 of those pieces. Ooh. So 1. What's going on here? Elkhorn, subscribe with Prime. Thank you so much. The mighty Elky horn has arrived. Multi-stream build hype. Woo! Or something. Keep up the great content. Thank you very much, Elkhorn. Actually, it's funny. I keep forgetting that with a subscribe notification, people usually type a message. So I apologize to those in the past who may have resubscribed or subscribed and put a message underneath it, and I didn't see it. That's something I'm going to pay more attention to. Yes. Thank you, Cosmic, for the mighty Elkhorn. And now that we've got a little bit of an audience here, of course, now we can go and give Cosmic her due. Thank you both for being awesome, awesome folks in the community. So for those of you who are wondering, well, Cosmic is on the Citadel plays on the Citadel with me for Minecraft, and so she's got her own shout out already. But for those of you who don't know, Cosmic is awesome sauce. And then Elkhorn has saved up for Nightbot Plus, which is I don't often talk about channel point rewards, but I figured I would this time just for fun. Oh, I thought I needed 5 of those. Okay, I was a little bit worried because I only have 4. So yeah, the Nightbot Plus reward is save up 50,000 viewpoints, and you too can get your custom Nightbot command. All right, and then we're going over to. Oops, we need one by one plate. We need to do a stream together at some point, Steven. I would love that, to be honest. So I've decided I'm going to take a mini break from Lego when I'm done this. This should be the last stream. I think, even if it takes a little bit longer than my usual 2.5 hours, I'm going to try to make today the last day for this build, just so that I can kind of move on to something else. And I think tomorrow I'm doing... I haven't decided yet. I might do a Monday run day and do speed running tomorrow night, even though I'm not great at it. It's still fun to try, right? So I might give that a go tomorrow night, and then yeah, maybe either Thursday or Sunday, you and I can chat Cosmic Figures. Maybe we'll do it yeah, we'll talk, because we need to figure it in and around your family schedule as well. All right. Dark gray 2x2 plate, but I would love that. We've got Dan Grice 85 in the chat as well. Hello, welcome on in. And then I need a little snail piece. Boop. So I think that's everything. 3, 4, 1, 1, 1. Okay. So this is I was gonna say this is an interesting looking piece, and then I see over on the right hand side here of the instructions that it's actually going to be the dashboard for the vehicles. That's pretty cool. All right, so now we just snap everything into place. Sure, just hit me up on Discord or like message me. I don't know why I was trying to sound cool. Like, well, it did sound cool, Cosmic. There's no need to worry about sounding cool. I don't feel I've ever been cool in my life. Although I feel like I'm cooler now that I'm not trying to be cool. I'm just a dorky dude who's getting closer to be happy with who he is. And any cool factor I have, I think, comes from that mentality. Just like, you know what? I'm all right. I'm good. No longer desperate to be the coolest kid in the class. Finally feeling more comfortable in my own skin. You know the drill. You know the metaphors and all that stuff. Oh, that's a bit crooked. Why do you have to be crooked? I don't know if there's any way to... Come on. That's pretty good. That's pretty darn straight. I feel like I spend more time trying to straighten singular pieces than anything else. I may have had one too many iced coffee. Yeah, coffees are good. Right, to the white bin. It's funny, I was looking at these pieces going, where are the white pieces? Right, the white bin. That makes a lot of sense. So I'm not sure what I would call these pieces. I mean, they're a hingy bit for sure, but it's an interesting one. Not that one, and this one as well. ESC exotic Steven. Nice, thanks, Fulmers. Much appreciated. All right, so like the instructions say, we're going to flip this over. Definitely not exotic. A little bit of your vanilla variety, but I appreciate it all the same. I do believe that is what the instructions are showing there. Looks pretty pretty bang on. We've left the 2x2 area off to the side like they did, so I think we are good. On to step 4. Flip it back over. Oops. Like this. I'm gonna get one antenna. Or is it... I keep forgetting. Is it one antenna or is it antennae or... I forget how they're pronounced. Alright. We're into the bin of itty bits. Itty bitty bin. can't tell what color those are. They look like, in the photo, it looks like they're brown, so I'm going to go with brown. And then we need the little, the 1x1 flat plate with the decal on it. Found it, the gas gauge. Love it. Entirely standard chap. That's right, Steven. Entirely standard chap. You're both funny, that's awesome. Oh, I need to go to the... And is that in the white bin, or is that in the specialty bin? Nope. White bin, there's your answer. That's a big old speedometer. Big old speedometer. Or speedometer. I guess if I was... Oh, that's neat. I didn't realize that. That's what that's going to be. So the antenna part is like a little gear shift right here. I think that's pretty cool. Nice. Oh, I see. That snaps in. I thought that was going to be where the windshield snapped into lean, but that's actually going to be where the dashboard snaps in. Speedy thing, exactly. Technical term. I can always count on you for the for bringing the technical jargon. Oh yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. I didn't even do step 4. I just grabbed the parts for it. For shame, for shame. All right. Have to go on flat. Looks good. This looks like a speedometer, but also looks like a clock. An hour hand, minute hand, and second hand. Do these things have clocks in them? That's crazy. Handy, but to have a clock so big when other information is likely more important. Let's see if we can get this piece in flat the first time. Not first time. We'll tweak on the second, that's pretty good. And now, time for the gear shifter. I'm pretty pleased with this gear shifter, I think that's pretty neat. That's fun. Even though the image shows it being straight to the side, I feel like that's a little bit more fun having it up on an angle like that. Alright. Now we're getting down to snapping the dashboard in. Do this. See if we can do this at an angle that's easy to see on stream and for me to put it in. You see that? Okay. Is that good? That's good. Nice, and that tucks in nicely underneath the steering wheel there. The gear shift, I gotta bring that down a little bit. Sorry, what I'm doing, in case hard to see, the gear shift part, or the lighting there is not great. I was bumping into the... Oh, so what is this then? If that's the gear shift, is that for the signal light? Signal changer? But that's clearly the gear shift on the floor. It's hard. Okay, yeah, I can actually see down in the light there. So way down here, I'd actually shoved this to the left a little bit more because I thought it was going to be for the steering wheel, and I wanted it a little bit more over to the left. But I can actually shove this in more to be. Shove it to the right slightly. Or can I at this point? Maybe I can wiggle it. No. A little hard to do, so maybe I'll not do that, but I'll move it down a little bit. There we go. Satisfying click? Nice. One click again. Mr. Badger Seth is in the house. Welcome, kind friend, welcome. Good morning / afternoon / evening to you as well. It is morning here, so thank you for the well wish. Alright, dashboard in place. That's cool, I like that. It's fun. Alright, on to step 105. Grab some windows and slide them next to one another. I can do that. Slide this down. And then we should take the windows, like so, and slide them next to one another. That light's a bit of a hot spot. It's not too bad. Maybe at some point I'll probably invest in some lights that probably come from the right-hand side here and the left-hand side that just... If I can find good ones that would sort of light me and below well enough, then I'll probably end up doing that. Still not 100% of normal, but getting there. Thanks. Oh, sorry to hear you're under the weather. I was going to call you Mr. BS, but that's not that's not good. Mr. Badger Seth. Sorry to hear that you're under the weather. But I apologize for laughing. It's just what my brain was thinking struck me as comical. Not laughing at you, laughing at my brain. Alright, so now we need to go and grab the 1x1 plate. Then we need a 1x4 plate. I wish I'd... See, I'm torn though, because I want to have... Okay, physically I want more space between my camera, which is... Like here's... Oh, you can actually see it, the little knob holding my camera, or my phone right here. So I only have about 14 inches of space between the camera and the table. So it'd be cool if it were up here, but then I worried that would be in the way. Actually, I don't have an arm high enough to do that. And that would be in the way if I had it here. It'd be obnoxious. Okay, we'll figure it out. Seth or Badger is fine. Sounds good. I will remember that. It is fun to say Mr. Badger Seth, though. I appreciate you letting me know. Alright, get sidetracked. Alright. So we will, connect these windows, like so that they are no longer just sitting side by side. Oh, down with the sickness. That's a drag. Sorry to hear that. Very sorry. Piece of kit Joel got for his LEGO streams for the camera? It would, but actually, I don't know that it would. It's not an inexpensive kit that he has. It would be cool though. I would have to, he's got a setup. His Minecraft setup is different from his LEGO setup. And my Minecraft setup is right here. Like, this camera is the one that I use. It's built into the iMac, so that's the machine I use for my my streaming as well. So I don't have a lot of space. I could though. I could clamp it to the table and behind and have the arm come over the computer. That could be interesting. That is interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Funny, I was noticing that this stream thus far has taken me, or this build has taken me 2 streams longer than my scooter. I'm not sure entirely why. What song did you... Uh-oh. Inside joke that I missed. What? That's alright. Yeah, I'd love to expand this setup somehow. So I've got like bendable arms that come in and out for the microphone, and the phone's on the same thing. But the only way that I'd be able to get this higher is if I came up over the computer. Otherwise, it's going to be reaching in and block part of the computer. So, you can always try it. But then I've got the first world problem of, you go high enough and then suddenly you're getting the computer in, and then I'll have a lot more space for Lego, but then I'd have less room for to place Lego bins and things. All right, sorry, so much talking, losing track of Lego focus. Go get the long smooth piece and do that. Oh, this must be one of the doors. It's just a guess, and that guess would be correct. Hooray! That's going to go on right. Let's see if I can turn this again in a way to make it look interesting. Oh, now I see why this is here. This one little white piece is to grab it, is to play host to another smooth part. So now I can put all of those, that window into place. Come on, you gotta lean away a little bit. Lean away. So that it'll open. There we go. So we got that in place. So I wonder if it's going to get me to put the smooth piece on right now. No, I'm going to put the smooth piece on now so that that actually holds them in the right position. I'm skipping ahead. I'm rebelling. Might as well grab two pieces because I'll have to do it on one side and then the other. I am intentionally doing Lego out of order. Please do not call the Lego authorities. I'm not a good liar and would admit to everything. Oh, easy zombie by the cranberries get stuck in your head. Yeah, that's true. The curtains are very cool. I like them. I think it's a clever way to actually build in the curtain holders with those pieces. Or the curtain hangers. Overall, quite happy with them. Alright, so we are skipping ahead. Oh, I was going to skip ahead. But I realized I probably need a 1x2 and a 2x1. Yep. Okay, let's do that. The expected 1x1. So we'll get another one. Do the same thing over there. Maybe two 1x2s. There's one of you. I guess if I think about it, if I put the camera higher and you saw more of the desktop and you saw a little Lego in from the side here, and then if you saw my AirPods or whatever just sitting on the side, it's not. Gosh, darn it, Cosmic! Did I ask politely? Maybe I didn't ask politely. Maybe that was my problem. So, in which case, fair enough. Gosh darn it! Must learn to ask politely to not call on authorities. Or call authorities on me, I guess is what I should be saying. Alright. I don't know if such a thing exists, but one thing that would be cool as well is like a Lego stand of sorts for building. So like if I could attach this, and then if partway through I wanted to like angle it like this, I could just basically pull it up like that, and then the stand would hold it into place. And then I could just push it down, rotate it and things. I don't know. That's probably over wishing or just being obnoxious with the wishing, but still kind of neat. Window number two. Where we once again. Wait a second. Did I do the other one right? Small ones at the front. Oh yes, it's showing it from the other side. I was like, wait a second, they have the small one to the left again? Don't understand. Alright. You could maybe build one out of Lego. You're right. That'd be actually kind of a neat Technic Lego build. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Put that on the long-term to-do list. I'll need one of those. Need a 1x4. Uh-oh, they're getting harder to find. Is this the last 1x4? Nope, there's another one. I do believe we're getting close, though. Need a snail piece, and then a 1x1 plate. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do stream-wise in the next little while. I do want to get back to Minecraft. I felt like with all of the blasting I was doing for Netherite, I was losing interest. It's a fun process, but it's the same with other repetitive things. I don't necessarily enjoy doing stream after stream after stream of the same sort of grinding for resources, and I just don't have the time to do it off stream. So I wanted to get back to Minecraft, but then I also want to do excuse me, I was going to redo one of my emotes in Adobe Illustrator, and I thought maybe this could be fun, just show people, you know, one of the programs that I use professionally every single day, and I'm taught it in one of the classes I used to teach, so I have a bit of knowledge about it, so I think that'd be fun to do. Do it and submit it as my own creation to the LEGO Ideas. That's true. That's true, that's cool. That would be cool. Alright, so that's facing the right way. So actually, we need to connect them together no matter what, so as long as we've got... as long as I've got them in the right order. Basically, as long as the small window ends up in the front to mirror the other one. So we've got the small window in the front here, and that's going to be correct over there, so we're good. We're good, we got it. And then small one at the front. Make sure we've got that rotated properly. I don't know why I said it that way. That's just the way my brain decided to say it. Hey Aldebar, welcome on in. Good to see you as always. Welcome. Oh, you beat me. I was on the ball that time, Cosmic. I was going to go over and push the button, but you beat me to it. Thank you very much. Good to see you, Aldebar. As always. How's your morning going so far? Alright, that's snazzy. I'm just going to turn this around just so it's easier for me to put on. The dashboard's making that a little bit snug. Sorry, my hand's in the way of you being able to see it. It's funny, I enjoy doing the builds, but sometimes I find the hardest thing is like me trying to find a way to put this on in a way that shows what I'm doing, but then also makes it look interesting, but allows me to get the right pressure to actually stick a piece on as well. This is probably the easiest way to do it. Open the door. Should do that to the other side too, actually, to make sure it went in all the way. Slept in a bit, so just get your coffee. Nice. Coffee in hand is good. Alright, there we go. Cool. This side's sitting a little bit higher, though. I don't know why that is exactly. Sometimes just a matter of all the pieces needing to be squished a little bit, I guess. But... let's see, there's a teeny tiny space right there. It's hard to know where, at this point, where that extra space would be coming from without recompressing everything, but... that's alright. Still working. Well, once we get the top part on, it's going to actually probably force it down a little bit. Oops, I got that facing the wrong way. Still opens and closes as well, which is all we really need, so that's good. Cool. Alright. Second window done. gonna get ahead of myself with those smooth parts, but it just seems silly not to put them on. It also made the windows structurally better and let the door open and close better. So, oh yes, now we need to do the side view mirror holder for what I presume it to be. Hello, strange piece, where are you? I don't think it's over here. It's a 1x2, so probably wouldn't. Alright, let's take out some of the bigger pieces. Just for now. Take out the chonky bits. I have a feeling this is the only piece like this in the set, so it's going to be tucked underneath. Just 1 second, folks. I'm going into quiet mode while I... It is a white piece, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh. Oh, I thought I saw it. Alright. Hold on. We're doing this thing now. Appreciate the lurk, Elkhorn. Woohoo! Onto the last 30 exam papers to mark. Nice! That still sounds like a lot to do, but if it's the last 30, then that's good. Seems ridiculous to have to take all of these pieces out just to find a small piece, but... This is where numbered bags is amazing. I mean, we've known that they've been amazing for a while now, but still, just give me the pieces I need when I need them. Oh my goodness. I'm not seeing it. What? Oh, never mind. I'm a dummy. I apologize, everyone. That... Out of 180, okay, that's good. That was a complete waste of your time and my time. I saw the instructions pointing at the, I saw the instructions pointing right here, and I thought that's what it was pointing at. Place this on, but I'm just not exceptional in any way. It was just showing me to put the mirror, or put the window right here. That piece was already in place. So, alright. Good to waste time, Steven. Nice. So we put on the 2 smooth parts already, so we are now on to the front part. Steven just moves along, pretends that never happened. Whoopsie. Alright, so now we need to go find these pieces. Oops. Make a noise. Good times, good times. Well done, Steve. Thank you, thank you. I just make sure, like to make people. Sorry, I like to make sure people get their money's worth. No one will ever be able to say, well, Steven's streams were just too short because he was able to find all the obvious pieces right away. No, no. It'd be more like, he spent 72 minutes looking for that one piece. And we all saw it on camera the whole time. Painful. Need a 1x2 brick. There it is. That might be the last. was hard to find ish too, so that might be the last one. And then we need 2 1x1 slants. 2x1 double-decker slants. Those are pretty easy. And then I need 2 1x1 stud bricks with side studs. There we go. So I take it we're building two of them at the same time, which I don't mind. So, as per the steps outlined on the screen, let's just rotate those and see if we can flatten them. Is that working? Did it do the thing? It actually did pretty darn well. Right on. So then the 1x2 double-decker goes there, and then the slant goes... Is that slant actually on the same angle? That would be pretty great, Lego. Darn great. Let me see. No, it's not perfect slant. Pretty good though. I mean, if you look, if we took this gray piece and just checked the edge of the slant, you can see that it's not perfect. That's pretty darn close. That's a good use of 2 pieces to make a fairly close slant. I like that. And now we do that all again. Flattened it. Oh, and then I made it go off-centered. So I'm not sure, I don't know if I mentioned it on stream before, but my wife and I are watching the show called This Is Us. What a good show. It's one of these shows that is so loaded with... I think she said, how did she put it? I think it was a couple episodes ago. Like, how can a show be this good? It's just, the acting in it's so good. There's like heart-wrenching moments every single time. There are such emotionally positive elements all the time as well. It's just boggles my mind how a show can have, like, be so good. So we some weeks we have to pace ourselves. We don't watch more than 1 episode a week or something like that, just because it feels like you need a breather every once in a while. And with this song, it feels like you need a nap every once in a while. Nice. I'm gonna put the other side on. Very cool, very cool. Not the... No! Not the knapsack! Looks pretty good. Looking pretty snazzy. Although it's interesting, now that I see it again, that this piece has a gap over here, and this one doesn't. There's not really any way to avoid it on that side with the beige slant. But on the right hand side, they actually made up a little bit of space. So they've got 3, easy to see there? Not with that light, let me block it a bit. We've got 3 bricks, or 3 plates all stacked. Sorry, 2 plates, and then the curve. And this gray piece is one with a side stud, an inset side stud, so you can actually, it gains a little bit of thickness right there. And it makes that piece of line better with this edge. Which remains similar all the way along here, but this piece actually indents some right here. Actually, it seems to indent all the way along, so I guess at least the side is consistent. Yeah, see, it can actually goes in a little bit at every point. Whereas on the other side, it's this corner's closer to flush with it. Just not a deal breaker, but interesting little detail that I wonder why they didn't. Got distracted looking for the name of the piece of kit Joel had so I could see how much it was. Ended up in a rabbit hole looking for stream upgrades from Yep. That is a definite danger. It was an Elgato. Basically the kit that Joel has, I've got like flexi arms and things, but the one that Joel has, it clamps to the side of the table and it's a rigid post, a long arm I think it's called, and then it just has straight arms that come off the side of it. Sorry, hit the microphone. So basically everything is like an inverted L for him. It goes up and then out. So it's like an F, I guess. You would have your camera and your light coming from the same source, which is very cool. And I would love to have that. It'd be great to have that in behind my computer and just be able to, let's see if you can see. If I had it up behind my computer and just like, if this was the pivot angle, just be able to go, you know, like that, and then have it just right over top of me. That'd be pretty neat. It's a cool set, but I think it was, yeah. I don't have the monies for that at the moment. Saving up for all the things. There we go. Step 109. I'm talking a lot this stream, so I apologize for getting easily distracted because we do want to get through this today. With the dance, we need one of these. Then we need 2 1x2 slanted pieces. Actually, we need then one of you. Snail. These ones are easy to grab because they're in the little bit bin. Excuse me, and then I need to go over here, choose a white bin, and the 1x2 slanted piece. I don't know if I would call that a 1x2 slanted plate or a 1x2 slanted brick. I don't know. Horizontally slanted anyway, so we got one of each. That's all we need. Ugh, a sticker. I do not like these window stickers. Gotta say. I understand it. I mean, the more I look at it, the more I understand it. It's meant to, oh, then the side view mirror goes over there. It's meant to look like there's an actual bar down the middle of it, which would be hard to do with Lego. So putting this piece in here, which then becomes the side view mirror. Slopey slope. Technical term, that's right. Slopey slope. There we go. Side view mirror in place. Lovely. I need to go grab the sticker, even though I don't want to place the sticker. Is that the last of the stickers? It's the last of that sticker sheet. We have one more shiny sticker for the big ol' logo on the front, which is cool. That I like. That one's going to be a tough one to place, actually, so we'll see. I'm still not pleased with how those other stickers went on the back. I may take them off. I don't feel that they need to be there. They are there to make it look like there's an extra piece of metal going down the side here and there. For me, rather than have a full window decal that's going to make this window look different than everything else, I would rather it be just a white strip down the middle. But I don't know. I'm not brave enough to cut it right now. If it annoys me down in the future, then I'll cut it down and redo it. But the logo sticker, the most important one, exactly. That one's got to be straight. Yeah, it has to be straight and rotated properly. And these are hard to see for placement as well. Placing clear on clear. That was not centered at all. Let's take this white piece off. Throw me off. Gosh darn it, Steven. Or you know what? Actually, no, it's crooked. I have to change it. If I can't get it straight the next time, it's just not going on. The other stickers, it's kind of easier to place them because they also cast a shadow. I think that one turned out pretty well. Okay, that's good. Stickers are the worst part about Lego. Yeah. And sometimes, like, maybe it's because they've got more gas styles than they need, but for me, personally, they gave me a bunch of 1x1 flat plates, but then they also included one with this screened right on top of it. Like, why would it be so hard to give me one of these with it screened right on top? Like, that's not even perfectly straight. Alright, I'm taking that one off. Sorry, folks. That one's just... It's bugging me. I've already got a fingerprint... Like, there's an adhesive mark in there because I had to take it off. There's a fingerprint over there. I'm taking that off. And while I'm at it, I'm going to take the 2 in the back off. There's no need for it. Nor is there any need for these ones. Like, these ones even less so because... they are right along the edge of a piece of white already. So they don't need an extra little... And it's hard to tell, probably. I'll try to give you a better angle of it, but... So... it's going to get really close. So now you can... So now I have a clear window, and this one looks like a foggy window a bit because it has the adhesive that you can see through the sticker. And in this case, with that supposed to be the frame around the window, it's white right here anyway, so I don't think you gain anything by having that little bit. Like, it's funny that they put that level of attention to detail in it for the sticker when other things are off by an entire stud. So for me, this feels like there's zero benefit added from having a little stripe along the left and right hand side of it compared to like an entire table being misaligned by a stud. So to the designer who wanted to put the extra detail in, hats off to you, because I would be the kind of person who would want to put that level of detail as well, but it's relying on stickers for it, I guess I should say, is just not fun. Fixing Lego's problems, that's right. Well, no, actually standing on the leg, that's true. And stickers I find so frustrating, but at the same time, if I get the sticker on exactly right the first time, it's this such a satisfying little moment. So it's like a conundrum. I like it when they work out, cannot stand it when they don't. So I'm really hoping I get that Volkswagen logo on properly the first time. I will have to do that multiple times to make sure that it is straight. Oh, now we're doing the now we're doing the roof of the front, and we are going all in. Okay, so we need the 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Cool. This piece, which means we need the 1 by 10 white piece. We need 2 1 by 1 slanted plates. I guess I have been calling these ones slanted plates because they're not the same height as a brick. And then maybe that's what I will call them, because when you get the 2 by 2 slanted brick, I don't know if I have any in here. No, I don't. The 2 by 2 slanted brick for me would normally look something more like this. You know, they had the slant there with a single stud there. That would be a 1 by 2 or 2 by 1 slanted brick, which to me makes this a 1 by 1 slanted plate. So that's what I'm going with. Not that the terminology is important. It's just I like to have words for things. I don't do enough Lego to be a Lego purist, or to be considered a Lego purist. But I guess on some level I consider myself, like, I would, if the instructions say do it a certain way, I want to do it the way the instructions say the first time and then fix it up afterwards. But just that sticker issue is just, that's a no thank you moment for me. So, oh my goodness, how did I forget? Uh-oh, what's going on? Oh, le French, yes. So, thanks, Cosmic. So I have a new channel point reward called Le French, and for 2 minutes, so it's similar to the other voice ones that I do, where where I'm going, instead of doing like Igman for 2 minutes, yeah, I speak French for 2 minutes, and I don't know how people will like that because I don't want it to alienate anyone who's coming to the stream, but at the same time, 'twas requested, and so yeah, I'm gonna put 2 minutes timer on the clock. And for those of you who are fluent French speakers, my apologies. My French isn't perfect, but I can do it anyway. So there we go, 2 minutes on the timer. And so, and there are certain words, I don't know all of the terminology for Lego and stuff in French, so I'll be using the occasional English word. So thank you, Cosmic, for using your 2,000 viewpoints on Le French. And I don't speak with a Parisian accent, so that the Le French is not going to stay. So either way, 2 minutes, here we go. Ok, ça va être un peu difficile parce que je dois concentrer sur la fabrication des parties de Lego et me faire souvenir à parler en français. Ok. Ok, pour cette partie ici, il faut que je cherche. J'ai besoin de deux plaques plates de 1 par 4. C'est difficile parce que je suis en train de dire des choses que tout le monde ne comprend pas. Alors, je peux rire à moi-même. I can laugh at myself. Mais personne d'autre vont pouvoir comprendre mes mots. Alors, mes blagues sont seulement pour moi. Ok. Voilà. 2 plaques plates. 1 par 4, puis 1 plaque plate de 1 par 2. Peut-être pour la première... This is awesome. Ah ouais, ok, merci beaucoup, Cosmic. Je ne sais pas si c'est awesome ou non, mais c'est quelque chose de nouveau, bien sûr. Peut-être que je dois faire la traduction entre les deux, entre anglais et français. Je vais demander la question après. Les 2 minutes sont finies. C'est comme soudainement dans un film que la langue change à espagnol ou quelque chose comme ça avec les sous-titres. Mais, ok. Ah, maintenant, nous pouvons chercher les grands blocs. Où sont les blocs? Ok, c'est 2 par 6. Un brique penché, je pense. 1 par 6. On en a besoin 4. Ok, 4 pièces comme ça. Excellent. Oui. Pour le mettre comme ça, 3 autres fois. Un de mes fils m'ont dit que je dois changer les langues de mes diffusions pour inclure le français maintenant. Ok. Maintenant, 4e étape du... Non, c'est quoi ça? Ok. Thank you for using your 2,000 viewpoints on Le French, Cosmic. That was interesting. It makes me wonder if I should, perhaps for the first little while, or maybe I should do, like, whatever I say in French, I have to say in English again or something like that. But we'll see. That was fun. It was different. It was interesting. What was the longest 2... Was that... among the longest 2 minutes, yeah. I think, yeah. It's tied for the first 2 minutes anyone redeemed one of my voice things. I was like... Not sure if anyone was going to like it or not, but yeah, that was that was among the top 2 minutes, the top most traumatizing 2 minutes of my life for sure. So I don't know if that's up anyone's alley or not, but... So yeah, maybe the next time I'll do it, I'll say, like, whatever I say in French, I say in English as well. So it'd be like a... It changes the stream from being English only to being bilingual stream. I don't know how people feel about that, but that's an option. It's interesting because I was trying to figure out the word. I was like, I said it's a 2x6. I said penché, like I think that's slanted or sloped, but I don't know what it would be for curved. So that's something I need to look up for next time anyway. Thanks, Cosmic. It's fun being able to speak a second language. I know it's not perfect, but it's pretty darn cool. It's interesting though, trying to listen to Parisian French sometimes. I can't. Their accents are so thick and they're so fast in the way that they speak that my ear's not used to it, so I find that difficult. Meanwhile, in Quebec, there are different dialects as well. There's a couple of people I work with who are from Quebec, and they speak very little English, but their French is just very regionally specific, and it's cool, but it's hard to understand. Oh, okay. I'm jumping around steps here, sorry. But thank you, Cosmic, for using that, the inaugural use of le French. Okay, one 1x3, or two, one 2x3, and then two 1x3s. I think. Oh, there it is on its side. That's why I didn't see it. It was on its side. Wish I had the memory for it. It's quite good with languages when I was younger, but I just can't. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things that if you, like, even with French, I did French immersion grades 7 through 12, and then in university, but never needed it or never used it outside of my schooling. So it was very easy to just have it leave my brain until I started work, and then it was useful for work. And thankfully, I had managers who supported me retraining in French. So a lot of years to get back to where I am. And I think I'm better at it now than I was in junior high and high school, which is good. Somebody did Tuesday's Child and the French at the same time. Funny you should ask. That was literally Cosmic's reason for wanting me to do French, so that at some point she could combine the two of them. That was literally the reason. I think the Discord message said something like, please, 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 please. Or what is it? Oh, I forget. Basically, it had one word repeated over and over again, like please, 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 please add French, so that she can combine it with Tuesday's Child. Yeah, maybe not on the first. We'll skip the combo. Sweating enough as it is from that 2 minutes. But it's funny. And very likely on its way. One of these days, y'all. One of these days. Oops, I put the gray ones in with the white. What? Oops. And then I smacked the microphone. Double what? Alright, actually I'm gonna grab the wrong pieces there. Just one sec. I need one in each direction. Yeah, I'll grab two the same. Yeah. Oh dear, who's using 2,000 viewpoints now? Aldebar. Lovely. Mr. Aldebar, thank you very much for redeeming your 2,000 viewpoints on Hardy Boy. I do believe this is the first time we've had Hardy Boy visit us on camera, is it not? I do believe so. This should include sing-along. My dear folks, I do think sometimes that you just do not care for me as a human. I jest. I'm in need of a 1x6 piece, people. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Very good, very good. A 1x6 with a curved edge. Look at this lovely curve here. Love it. My name is Sir Rupert. That's right. Rupert Fenton Forthright the Third. Quite. Let's see how Hardy Boy feels about Lego. Well, I akin Lego to a masterclass on building models, and for me I have numerous ships in a bottle on the mantle of my office. And for me this is very similar. It's meditative. It's not at all peasant's work, of course. Well, this is a higher level of Lego. It is not your small minifigure on a bicycle. This takes an entirely different mindset. And now I shall rummage for 2x4 flat piece. I don't know why, but I almost went a wee bit Scottish there. Perhaps because Scottish is a fun accent as well. Right, we put these two pieces. Oh dear, 2 pieces in place. I do wonder why, though, these studs are left uncovered. The Hardy Boy chin action, yes. So you can see how it's funny, but you can see how it makes a slightly different sound when I jet the chin out like this. I don't know why that is, but it's the nature of it. Chin in, chin out. Therefore, chin out is what it's going to be. And that, my dear Elderbar, is your 2 minutes. Thank you for spending your 2,000 viewpoints on Hardy Boy. It's funny, it feels like it's been forever since we've done voices and stuff. Tuesday's Child, probably once or twice a week for sure, but the other ones, not so much. Alright, let's actually move this out of the way slightly. Let's make this the focus. What does that Nightbot say? Joel Duggan, joins Joel Duggan. Oh, the end of Moon Knight. Well, okay. That was a while ago. I don't know if Joel's finished the recording, editing the recording yet, but we did, I think I mentioned last time, we did Ms. Marvel last time. I had things to say, because I am a fan of the comic. We need 1 of use. We need 4 of the 1x2 hingy bits. That's actually how it works in the UK. Chin versus chin, chin in versus chin out. I wonder why that is, though. Why just jutting your chin out makes it sound... I mean, I guess jutting your chin out just changes the shape of your mouth, so as the sound comes out, it would echo around a little bit differently. That's me just being super guessy. But we're almost done with the dark gray. I feel like... Okay, we're going to retire the dark gray bin. Put the dark gray over with the light gray, since there's only 1 piece left. Be gone, dark gray bin. Just don't fall on the floor, please. Pretty please. Looking forward to that episode of TCC. Yes, and it was one of those things that we talked for probably... Well, not probably. We talked for more than an hour, and a lot of it was about Ms. Marvel. And I still don't feel like I got everything said that I wanted to say, because there are a number of differences between the comic and the TV show. So I won't say too much. So when the episode comes out, go have a listen, because it was fun. And then, yeah. And then we'll chat even more about the differences on stream after the fact. Oops, that's backwards. There. That looks like the piece. I believe. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. Step 9. Oh, we're putting the windshield right on this part. Interesting. So step 10, get 2 black 2x4s and place them like so. Oops. Don't be like that. Don't be structurally annoying. Pieces are in place, that makes it a bit stronger. I like a little bit stronger. And now we move to the windshields. The last of the clear bits. Well, not the last of the clear bits, but the last of the windows. Need 2 of these. We've got 2 of them. And then we need 2 light gray 2x2 flat pieces. We got 1. Let's just take these out of the way for a second. Where's number 2? Huh? They've got different bottoms, so you should be able to spot them being upside down, but this seems odd. I don't see it. It's not stuck to one of these accidentally, is it? I wonder if it somehow made it into the small bin. I don't think it did, or that it would have. Oh, I think it did, actually. Strange. Alright. 1 in the small bin, 1 out of the small bin. That's so weird. Then we need to get 2 of the 1x2 plates. Okay, that's it for that one. And then we need to grab 1x1 plates with the top grippy. Hey, man-made. Doing pretty well, thanks. How about yourself? 2, 3, and then 4. Okay. Oh, I see how it goes now. Right. One 2x2, studded, and then flat, and then grippy. Actually, let's do these first so we can snap them on and rotate them. I do like how that works. And that is not the right way, so we have to do that again. Good, and doing, not fooing. Yeah, I figured as much. Mr. G streaming, hello, hello. Stream's going well, actually. We've got, let's do a little bit of a show and tell for those who might have showed up a little bit late as to where it is. This is where we are in the camper van. I'm not going to be too worried about the handles throughout the build because I keep nudging them. It's coming along quite well. So we're actually working on the front windshield part right now, which then means I don't know what's next in the instructions, but we're going to get to the front hood section soon. So the back, I would say, is done, and then we need to do the roof. So we've got basically the front and the roof left to do, I do believe. So it's coming along well. I'm very pleased with it. Really enjoying it. Oh, thanks, Mr. G streaming. Is it okay if I call you Mr. G for short, or would your brother something else for short? Or if you would prefer Mr. G streaming, I'm cool with that too. Oops. We got that in place. Let's just do the other side as well, since we're Mr. G or G. Okay, sounds good. I do like the Mister. I think the Mister is quite nice. Alright. Then we'll flatten these 2 pieces together as well. Place it right on top. There we go. Wipe off the fingerprints a little bit. There we go. High school teachers, okay, nice. That's good, yeah. Mr. G it is then. Much as I love your face, Steven. Yes. Thanks, Cosmic. Good times, good times. So wait, was I supposed to grab this piece, or did I just take that out? I must have just taken that out when I was taking all the light gray pieces out. All right. Thanks, Cosmic. And you're funny. All right. Yeah, this part here, this is similar to my scooter. Like when you go to press another piece into place on the you can see over my head here the scooter, the little. Actually, I'm going to go back to this for now. So on the scooter right here, there's the engine cover, and I'm running into the same thing because it has some curved pieces, and I'm running into the same thing here. That when I try to squeeze parts together, this is it keeps coming down like that. So it's very much the same structural issue while building. Once it's together, it's not going to be a problem, I imagine. But right now, when I'm trying to push pieces in place, it's a little frustrating. Now you have to undo everything you did whilst you're looking at your face and do it again. No. Well, I don't even know how much I did. I think I just put these on. That's it. I just made the windows. Sorry, Cosmic. Don't usually like to just say no, but in this case, I respectfully decline such said request. I appreciate you wanting to see it, but I don't even remember exactly what it was. But I literally think it was just the fact that I put those pieces on top. All right. Oops. Wrong way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I like to think, is it a firm yet kind no? If there's such a thing. Wow, dear PDF, you did not remember what we were doing at all. Okay, so now, there we go. Bring this back out. Oh, I see. So it's going to snap right along here. What did the windshield snap to, though? I don't think the windshield snapped to anything. It's going to snap on one stud here, one stud there, and then everything else is along the back. Let's put the windows. Alright, hold on. Can I move those out further? Yeah, let's just angle the windshield out a tiny bit. Alright. It's gonna be a little awkward. Let's get the doors out of the way, perhaps. Okay, good. I was worried for a second that this might not be structurally sound along here, so that when I go to press it in place, I was worried that the entire thing would just collapse in my fingers. Do that side as well. You can see this is what I was talking about when you're doing it. Or, sorry. Close the doors, then I will show you what I mean. So when squeezing all the pieces together, this was what happened here. This came up. Exactly the same thing happened to the other side. So maybe I can just squeeze it down now that it's got some support underneath it. No, not quite. That's better. Now to the other side. That's pretty close. There we go. I was just gonna make sure that's firm away all the way across there in the back. So I realize this is an odd camera angle. Just trying to make sure that's flat as well. Okay. Well, you're not closing though. Oh, so that door not being... Okay, so this door not being all the way down, as we were looking at before, is going to be a little bit of a problem. I don't know where it's not tight, though. I mean, the entire thing looks tight through the front, looks tight through the side there. I just must not have the doors compacted together as I would like. Sorry, as I go quiet temporarily, trying to figure out. That actually looks better already. Yeah, I think it's just going to be a little bit of a... That's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Either that roof part's going to be squished down all the way. It's going to catch. All right, it might be just one of those things we have to live with. But this is where it is a bit annoying when I was talking about these curved pieces having a different alignment on this side. So this door closed. It's not perfect, but it sticks out a tiny bit right there, you can see, when it's all the way closed. But it sticks out further on this side because the alignment's different. Could do with some lights in the front of the wait, did I? Oh, I see now. There we go. Now that makes sense. Everything's flat across the front. Sorry, I took that out of the screen. It was looking a little bit wonky at the bottom, but now I've shoved everything into place so that it aligns along there properly. You're right, though. We could definitely use some lights in the front. We need to... One of these days, I'd like to get the LED kits for the scooter up there, and for this, I think that'd be pretty cool. All right. Looking even more like the bus now. It's good. The driver would sit. It looks very dark in there. True. Actually, it'd be neat if... You're right. It'd be neat if the LED kit came with a light in there as well. All right. On to step 111. Oh, we are going all in. So step 111 is this whole thing with numerous subparts to it. All right. Camper van, you off to the side. Between two of these flat pieces. Slide them together. Easy peasy. And then we need one red 2x2. Two 1x4 brown pieces. Bricks, I should say, with holes through them. With the last two of those. And then two of these. We've only got two pieces left of those, so they'll be easy to find in the beige. So we'll just stick with the beige. And retire that container as well. Be gone, container, be gone. There we go. They fit together one way better than they do another. All right, so now we're going to... It's interesting, those brown pieces look straight up burgundy. I guess they do have a bit of a reddishness to them, but they're not purpley burgundy like that as they are in the instructions. That's okay. Those go together, followed by two pieces that offer no structural integrity whatsoever. Thanks for nothing pieces. So why are those holes there? Like, in looking at the greater set, I have no idea why these pieces have holes in them. Oh, never mind. Yes, Cosmic, I'm sorry. Trust the process. I just saw that they're needed for the next one. Gosh darn it. Too impatient sometimes. Oh yeah, should sip my tea. Last time I had like a maroon kind of color, yeah. I get maroon and burgundy mixed up sometimes. Is burgundy more of a brownish color, or is the maroon more of a brownish color? Now that I'm saying it out loud, I think maroon is more of the purpley color, isn't it? So it looks more maroon. It looks more purpley in the instructions than it does in real life. All right, now we're going to the orange bits. Ooh. So we need 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we got another 4, so they'll probably all get used at the same time. We need 2 side connectors. 1, 2, And we need 2. I don't know why I was saying it that way. But 2 1x2 plates. 2x1 or 1x2. Depends on which way they're facing. So 2, 4, and 2. Alright, we're good. We got it. Dang, chat delay. Exactly. As soon as I looked ahead and saw that they were needed, my brain went, ah, oh, darn it, Steven. You know what Cosmic would say. Alright, cool. Those pieces are in. Orange. Gray. Orange. Same on the other side. Orange. Gray. Orange. Very nice, very nice. And we need 2. Those dark gray pieces. They don't look as dark as the black ones. See, I don't know why that all. Like, I'm just going up here. Okay, so these black pieces here that snap on the bottom look dark gray to me, but they're black. So you can see the difference here. They've got this is a dark gray 2x2. This is a black piece, and the black piece is really dark gray with a black outline. But then down here, for some reason, they make the black piece completely black with white outline. And in my mind, this is so much more telling. It's annoying to have an inverse of, like, as a designer who's done instructions in the past, I get how it's annoying to have a different color outline than every other piece in the instructions. But if it's going to highlight the fact that this is black and not dark gray, it's so much more useful. Especially when you've got pieces that are both. Exactly. And that's what I was thinking as well. Actually, let's take a look. I don't even know if I have any dark gray. It's funny, and I don't. So there are only black ones left. So you've got, and this is what I'm saying. Like, you've got the. So I got the 1x1 black pieces in there, but no 1x1 dark gray pieces. And so in the instructions, you've got a black piece that's black with white outline, and you've got a black piece that's just really dark gray with a black outline. It's just frustrating. And again, it would be less of an issue, I'm sure, with numbered bags, because everything would be, you'd only have out what you need at the time. There's 1 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 10s. These are. Oh, that's a 10. This one's a 12. Okay. And this one goes. There's a space there. Interesting. At the very front. There's a space all the way down. It's an old-fashioned typewriter. Dearest Lego, I have a few thoughts and complaints. Instead of maybe instead of a top down, maybe it would be interesting to have take my camera from where it is and just like rotate it this way, and be almost like where my forehead is, where I'm looking down, so that it's almost like you can see what I'm looking at any given point. So I'm trying to remember to where to put this, make it visible. Maybe we could try that, if not next time, one of these times. Maybe I'll try that. I'll start off the next build trying it out, or I'll test it out before the next build. Is what I'll say. That's what we'll go with. All right, cool. It's a very colorful piece. You seen the Lego typewriter set? I have. It's on my wish list. It very much is on my wish list. It looks so good. It is. I'm a huge fan of it, and I love the fact that you can hit the keys, and there's a thing like one of the actual arms goes up. It's too good. I need 2 of these. And then 2 1x1 slanted plates. Oh my goodness, and then 10 1x2 slanted plates. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Level retro typewriters. That would be cool. That would be very cool, actually, Cosmic. Nice. I think those are the pieces we need. This goes on here. I almost expected that to be a little bit more spinny. Pretty snug. But at least it's the same on both, so that makes sense, I guess. These 1x1s on first. It went on pretty straight, that's good. And then we just continue along with the others. It's like if I had the money and the space, I would have a collection of retro scooters. Surprise, surprise. Interesting, I don't think I ever noticed before, but these... see if it's visible. Like right here, they don't come to a sharp point. They actually curve a little bit. So when you look at them edge on, they've got a bit of roundness to them right there. I hadn't really noticed until right now. One day, Steven, one day, exactly. I still like McScrewgun's idea of a building a event. Maybe one day I'll make a YouTube series out of me building a scooter and then traveling around and sampling maple syrup across North America. To drive down Vermont to visit him. All right, show me this maple syrup of which you speak so highly. All right, so we need 2 more black connector pieces, and then we need the white bin for 1 2x4 for 2x6s. Oh, 4 2x6s. Oh. Oh, we also, as a family, we watched Cruella the other day. And that was a fun movie. The facial expressions on some of the characters were so bizarre, but just so telling of the characters. Actually, I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Not that I was expecting to be disappointed by it, but I genuinely enjoyed it more than I expected. It was one of those things, oh, let's watch this. It looks fun. And it was. Put the black connector pieces inside. Both Emma Stone and Emma Thompson were excellent in it. Right, that's where we add a bit of structural stability to the centerpiece there. Love it. And one of the 1x6 goes across here. Another one goes across here. And then... oh yeah, okay. Doesn't really offer any structural... makes no structural difference whether we go 6 and 4 or 4 and 6. So we'll just follow the instructions. Looks good. Yeah, it's a fun one. It's definitely interesting from the the flip side of it. My only gripe is that there's, you know, in TV shows or like kids' cartoons and family shows, there always seems to be a dim-witted person. And there's one dude in this, it's like they just hit you over the head with his dim-wittedness sometimes. And I tried to overlook it one point, and but then they just sort of kept on with it. All right, well, I do believe that's enough. We get it. He's not smart. And this next step is just grabbing one of these, and connecting it. Oh, through the center? Really? Through the center? It seems odd that it would be... Huh. And then we take the last of the dark gray pieces and stick this through the end. This is interesting because I expected that to be a wheel axle of some kind, because that's what it is. It's what it is, so interesting. That's pretty cool that they're going to use it for to raise and lower. I do like that. Emma Stone being the main reason I wanted to watch it. Yeah, and she's delightful in it. There's a couple of points where she has a very expressive face, and she does these really little... How to explain it? A couple of the characters in it are like caricatures of actual people. Like they seem so exaggerated, but the little subtle things they do with their faces to add to the exaggerated expression they're giving is just top notch. Like one guy's a store owner, and the other one is one of Emma Thompson's character, or the Baroness's fashion aides, but they're both pretty comical. All right, so we got that piece into place. Then we go grab the last one of these, the last of its kind. That actually sounds sad when you say it that way. And that snaps into place on the other side, or the other side. Alright, so actually it's easier to see from this side, so it does confirm that this piece is supposed to go through the end and the middle. There we go. Alright, Lego, we've done the thing. What's next? What's next? Have you seen the Lego globe? I did see that, actually. It's very cool. It's that's on my list as well. Pretty great. True Purple, hello! Welcome on in. Good to see you. Glad you can make it in for this first stream. Always a pleasure. Thanks for popping by. Oh, now we're making a different platform with hingy bits. All right. We'll do this. So we'll slide this over here for now. And that is a 4x8. Yes, 4x8. Then we need 2. How are you doing, True Purple? 2 1x2 plates. T-dum. Then 2 1x... Oh, the last of the brown pieces. There we go. And then we're on to the last of the orange pieces, I believe. Yep. Or actually, the last of the large orange pieces anyway. Another bin complete. I can spread those out a little bit more now that I've got room. So I can't tell what color those studs are from there. Are they a dark gray? Yes, dark gray. So we do have some dark gray. So I should say the axle was the last large dark gray piece. We've got some small dark gray studs here. So I need 4 of those. Lovely. There are the 4 of those. That's all we needed was 1, 2, 4, 2. Okay. All right. Or 2,000 pieces. Wow. That's going to be awesome. I love the idea of having that just sort of on the shelf as well. I think that'd be cool. Alright, so we're doing this twice. We need... Oh, it's pretty straightforward. We got this. One thing I like about the round studs is that I don't have to worry about whether they're rotated right or not. They're round. Of course they're rotated right. Doing good, thanks. Been playing Minecraft most of the day, actually. Nice. I'm doing alright as well. It's, work has been busy, but good. Started my new, I think I mentioned on the last stream, my new positions. My new temporary position / promotion, which is awesome. That started actually on Thursday. So I'm excited for it. But it means more... It's interesting. It means more responsibility. Less... In some cases, less actual design work, which I don't know how I'll feel about because I do like doing the design and getting into the nitty-gritty detail of design. But I don't... But if I stay in the position I'm at, I won't ever earn any more money. So going up means sort of supervising some things more. All right, now this one, I'm not entirely sure. Does that go flush with the bottom afterwards? I can't tell from this. No. Okay, if this goes down all the way. Okay, that makes more sense. So if that sits down all the way. Oh, I didn't even push that all the way. So if that sits flat there, in order to have these sort of stack on top of each other like the picture, then it's going to have to be... Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so that stacks like that, so that they're a line in the front and a line in the back. I'll just squeeze that in extra tight. Which reminds me, I've got the bonsai Lego for Christmas. I need to build that one. Yeah, my son Frostburn. We got my wife Moongirl the Lego flower set for Mother's Day, and we all put that together that evening, and it was a lot of fun. It was a really fun family project to do. And afterwards, my elder son Frostburn's like, you know what? I want to do something else like this as well. And he got himself the bonsai tree, and he put that together, and it looks really fantastic when it's together. When we put it in one of our dish, like a shelf, I forget what they're called, that has closed doors on it. Like, it's not an armoire, but either way, we've got this little string of LED lights that are on a timer that light up there, and it looks really cool with it. It's a cool set. Great, since my family's moving, so it's a great piece for my new room. Nice, that's awesome. Your Japanese garden build, shamelessly copying from someone. Well, sometimes if somebody's got exactly what you want already, then it's just not that you want to say, why bother coming up with my own thing? But if you go, that's exactly what I want, then just go with it. Oh, so these are like curtain hangers as well, or curtain rods as well. Neat. Let's go get that orange fabric. There we go. Nice. So I'm going to bring that up high enough. So I guess for those of you who don't know, this is all interior to allow this to go up, the top to go up and down. But in the actual Volkswagen camper van, it's a sleeping compartment. From what I know anyway. Oops. Wrong button. So yeah, this part goes up and down, and it's a sleeping quarters up there. So while the Legos, this Lego build itself is not really, it's got all of these gear pieces and stuff to allow it to raise and lower, but this would all actually be open, from what I understand, to allow somebody to sleep up there, which is pretty cool. All right, fabric time. This is probably going to be a little on the awkward side now. Actually, these are stretchier than the the curtains were, so they go on easily. No worries, Cosmic, no worries. Well, of course, now you've got me wanting an iced coffee beverage of some kind. Oops. Come on, Fabric, you can do it! Wonder if that's how it's supposed to go. Yep, alright. Got that part. And then we'll just set that aside. The next part we're going to build is this upper part. So for that we need the two last 4x8 white pieces. And we slide them together, like so. Actually, I don't know why you're still kicking around down here. You're supposed to be back. Taking up my limited space. Then we need 3 1x4 flat plates. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. One of them holds them together. Love it. 2 more on the outside. Then we need 4 of the 2x4. I guess they are 2x4 curved pieces. They're not really a curved brick though. I don't know what you call that piece. Then we need 2 of the 1x2. 1, 2, 3. 1 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 4, 2, and 4. Okay. So I see these ones first. We'll just grab those. 1, 2, 3. Oh, can't hang on to it. 4. Excellent. We need 4 of the the extended versions of those. 2, 3, and 4. And 2 of the 1x8s. Okay. Actually, Cosmic's drink reminds me, I have tea to sip. Last Lego build, I came up with a tea. Didn't drink any of it. I think I had 1 sip at the beginning and it was so hot it burnt my mouth a little bit, and then it just sat there for the entire stream. Felt bad, what a waste. So you couldn't, it was just right before bedtime, so I didn't want to guzzle it. He is good. Alright, so we're actually going to do this separately, I see. So we leave this alone for a moment. And then 2 of these go in the middle. Okie dokie. Might as well do the other side as well since I've got those pieces in my hand. Then we'll put on the 2x4 version of that. It's interesting to me that they have a 2x4 of these, 2x1 of these, but then they don't have a 2x2. Or maybe they do, but it's just... Either way. Just observing. Oops, I got ahead of myself here. Alright. Cool, those are done. And then they... Oh wait, they snap to this. Underneath, like so. Cool. And it's the same front and back? Yes, same front and back. Okay, and then that goes on here. So let's spin it down this way. So let's just flatten that down all the way. It looks like that'd be the best way to do it. Squeeze that into place. Make sure it is Nice and firm and secure. So I can't tell if it's secure in the middle. And we'll just have to assume that it is. Just let me, oh, I can't because it's now pinched there. I was going to peel that back. Well, feels like it's pretty firm. Squish down like that, so. Yeah, it's pretty neat. So we're getting down to the final bits, Moon Girl. Welcome on in, by the way. Good to see you. Alright, cool. Now we're getting to the roof rack part of this, apparently. So again, slide this off to the side. So we need this big old honking piece, the 6x12, is it? 2, 3, 4, yeah, 6x12. We need 2 1x2 pieces. I'm not grabbing the bin over because I can just see them. There we go. And then I need 4 of these 1x3, I think 1x3 slanted pieces. What are those? I don't remember seeing that piece. 4 of those. Oh, that's why. Sort of, my bin has a dip down in the side, so they've been resting flat like this on the edge, and so I didn't realize that that's what that was. That's pretty cool. So I need 4 of those. Yeah, and that's doing the same thing over there. So were you. Sneaky. There we go. I do like this song though. It has a bit of that sleepy time feel, like the other one's Cosmic, but it's not quite so sleepy. Feels like there's some, not sure what you'd say, not an investigation going on, but there's something active going on with this one. Not trying to lull me to sleep. It feels like it has lullaby type instruments going on in it, but it's not actually trying to make me go to sleep. Part's done. So that step is done, I should say. Next we need 1 2x4 black piece. Great. Step 3, you were difficult. Slide into place. We need 2 of those. 2 opposing. I think we only have 2 of these left, so that should be pretty easy to find those. Yes. Excellent. And they go on like so. Let's put those into place first. Wait, what's going on? Oh, look what I did. I thought these were supposed to overhang some, but they do not. Interesting. Now, if Jay Price were here, she would say, I was wondering when you would notice. So she did to me one time. She's like, I'm not going to help. I was wondering when you would notice. So we just shove those all in by one. And the black piece. Actually, that looks like it only goes halfway in because you can see it through like that. So that's going to be the way it goes. Cool. Part 5 of this step. I forget what step we're on actually, but we're on part 5 of whatever that step is. So classic 2x8 brick. We're using the classic pieces now. Nice. And only 2 of those. 1x4 brick, and then 2 of the absolute most classic shape pieces. Not very many of these anymore, but I still like them. It's nice when they pop up because it's such the classic piece. Sadly, they're just used for filler these days. It's alright though. I still like them quite a bit. go all the way to the back. Perfect. Like so. It's a quick way to put to fill a space and give it a lot of good structure, a little stability, which is cool. All right, so what's going on here? Let's move that down there for a little bit. So we've got our lovely van on the side, and then two main top bits. So now we need one 1x4 studded piece, or a regular plate, I should say. Do I need any more white pieces? I do. Two 2x2s. How many of those? That must be the last two of them. Yep. And then one 1x2 flat plate. So 1, 2, 1. Lovely. And I see the beige pieces I need, so I'm just going to grab those. And then same with the light gray. Okay, so I'm gonna take the light gray. Beige piece, beige piece. Took me a while longer because I made the perfect iced coffee and spilled it. You heard 1,000 curse words from across the pond. It was me. I did hear that, Cosmic. I was not wondering if that was you, but now I know where the source of said explicits came from. Explicits? Explicit. Is it explicits? Probably not. I should in English today. Basically what I'm trying to say is I heard it. I did not once for a second think it was you, but now. For such language to carry across the airwaves. Alright, that's that. Cool. That part's done. That's a drag though. Spilling the perfect beverage. What is that? Is that a Pixel Riff emote? Elkhorn? That's funny. Well, now you've... Oh, Jesus. Now you've done it. Alright, now I need... 3 1x4 plates. Cosmic Dancer has reached into her viewpoint wallet again and pulled out 2,000 points to not enable. What is it? Either way, she's used her points and chosen le French. So for the next 2 minutes, once I get these pieces out, I am going to talk in French. Although I have not been able to find out what hinge is in French. Actually, that's not true. I forgot I can actually bring up the translator thing for when I don't know a word. Okay, either way. 2 minutes on the timer in French. Thanks for using your 2,000 viewpoints, Cosmic. Here we go. Actually, before I start, let me know in the chat if you'd rather me do English and French and translate it, or just go French for 2 minutes. So. Ok, maintenant je dois faire la traduction pour hinge, parce que je ne sais pas le mot pour hinge en français. Hinge. Non. Je veux savoir le mot hinge en français. Charnier, ok. Maintenant j'ai 6 pièces noires, 1 par 2 avec une charnière. Non, pas charnier, charnière. Ok, je vais complètement oublier ce mot, mais je vais essayer de me faire souvenir. Ok, maintenant j'ai besoin d'une pièce, une plaque de 1 par 2. Ça c'est une plaque. Not a plate, c'est un plaque. Oui, je pense que j'ai toutes les pièces dont j'ai besoin, alors je vais continuer. Oui, c'était Cosmic qui m'a demandé de le faire. Elle m'a dit, s'il te plaît, faire faire une addition d'une commande pour français. Mais, okay, faut mettre les pièces comme ça. Je pense que je l'ai mis dans le bon ordre. Oui, ok. Maintenant, je dois trouver la pièce gris. C'est un espace de 2 ou 3? 1, 2, 2, ok. Faut que je la mette là-bas. Ok. Puis il y a un espace de pièces avec les charnières. Comme ça. Ah, comme ça. Oui, j'ai voulu... C'est une belle langue. Je sais que je ne parle pas comme les Québécois, ni comme les Québécois, ni comme les Parisiennes, mais j'aime le fait que je peux parler en français. Je veux apprendre espagnol, chinoise et coréen aussi. Mais je n'ai aucune raison pour apprendre les autres, professionnellement ou personnellement. Je veux juste les apprendre. Ok. Je pense que je les ai finis. Okay, there we go. 2 minutes on the timer. Thank you very much, Cosmic, for using your 2,000 viewpoints on le French. It's funny because I don't even talk with a Parisian accent, but I like saying le French as though it's Parisian. It's funny. And that's great. So, welcome to Streaming with Steven, where for 2,000 viewpoints, you too cannot understand a single word Steven says on stream. All right, I need 4 1x8s. 2 1x6s. We need is it the remainder that we need? No, we probably have an 8 and then 1 extra, yeah. We have 8 1x1 plates up there. And then we need 6 of the mechanical arms. That'd be in the bin of little bits. 6 of them, did I say? Yes. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it must be an extra one. Right. You can go over there. Just realize I have the translation application open still, which I do not need at the moment. Yeah, it's one of those things, Moongirl, that if we've talked about it, but if you've got no immediate use for it and you can't see what the use of it would be, then why would you keep doing it? Plus, if you don't have a way to keep using it, then it just vanishes. Oh, I don't like the fact that this is floating there. Thankfully, Lego are a bunch of rigid pieces, so it's not a lot of flex to Lego pieces. Oh, it's gonna be so frustrating to try to rotate these ever so slightly. There we go. That sounded so good. Was that to me, Moongirl? If it did, then thank you very much. If not, I'll take the compliment anyway. It's been a long time coming with the training at work and stuff. That now if somebody asked me anything in French and my brain said, "Oh no, this conversation is going to continue in French," it would basically give me a mini panic attack inside and go, "Oh no, and then my brain would then have to translate every word from English to French before I spoke it aloud. But now if I pick up the phone and say, "Hello, Steven, how can I help you?" and they start speaking in French, then my brain can just... I'm very grateful for the fact that now it'll just switch to French and go. So I'm coming here late. How far along are you? Actually, once I get these pieces on, Moongirl, I'll show you. It's coming along very well. I'm working on the roof now. Actually, I'll just take a break. Here we go. Oh, keep pushing that wrong button. I apologize. This is where we are so far. So the top of the top, and that light's a little bit blinding again. It's good for when I'm doing the actual build. So that's how it looks in the front. So I still need to do the bubble area in the front that has the main logo on it. But then we've got the roof of it done. We're working on the 2 roof sections right now. And the back's pretty much good to go. So we're getting there. So close, I would say. So close. See, I'm helping by using 2,000 viewpoints every now and again. It's actually not... You're not entirely wrong there, Cosmic. It's actually good practice. A few colleagues and I, we get together for an hour every Tuesday to talk in French over our lunch break. And our managers are all good with it because it's a good way to keep... Oops, I don't know why I did it in that order. Good way to keep the French flowing so that we're never completely rusty. Did I do that right? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or did I must have only grabbed 7 of these. Huh. So I'll have to go back to the bin and grab the 8th. Now where is that? There it is. Can we see the Lego? Oh my goodness. Cosmic? Sorry. Thanks. Oh yeah, everything's on Do Not Disturb mode, so I wouldn't have got the message, so... Thank you, though. Thanks, Cosmic. Thanks, Moon Girl. Thanks, everyone. Sorry about that. So basically, I was... what you missed is I was just putting these beige parts along the top. And, I realized I didn't have an 8th little piece, so I went to fish that out. So Jay Price has slid into the chat. Hello, the Lego's coming along very well, thank you. Actually, I will try to remember to switch back now. We just did this, but I'll do a quick. We had just done this a moment ago. We'll just do it again quickly. This is what it's looking like so far. So we are working on the roof of it right now. So there's the extending part in the roof. Goes up and down, which is pretty cool. And then there's the, yeah, I don't know which is the back and which is the front yet, but we'll find out soon enough. But it is coming along. And now we need to do the 6 robo arms. Feels like these are supposed to connect to something on the other end. But I don't know if they're just meant for looks and they're just going to hang out there. Which is fine. Just personally, I find it odd having something hanging off the side. Oh, no, I see. I think there's actually there are some gray tubes that they'll connect to. That's pretty cool. Okay. Take it apart. Red Ona Westphalia, it would be just like that one. Love the red and white and checkered floor, yeah. So there we go. Moon Girl, retirement vehicle. This is what we're getting. Oh, now I need probably the last 8 pieces like that. Six, 7, 8. Yeah, if I had progressed a huge amount, then I probably would have could have taken it apart, but I think that is the last of those bits. Well now. They seem to have a very specific pattern to them on the top. Right, there we go. They do. So sideways. What are those? Oh, silliness! It's holding it the wrong way. I had it pretty much perfectly aligned, but facing the wrong way. Going on pretty well. Nice. Got the woot from Moon Girl, which means it's gonna happen. But you need to make sure we've got comfy pillows. So we'll do Moon Girl. We'll get that, and then we'll do a cross-country tour hitting all of Parks Canada's Canada's national parks and national historic sites. We'll go see this beautiful country of ours. Okay, there we go. Let's go together. That would be so fun. You're right. We could probably take 2 months to do it, and it still wouldn't feel like enough time, but it would be a lot of fun. Alright, I think I got those in place now. Looks pretty darn good, and I got them all straight. Relatively straight the first time. Alright, nice. Yeah, we are going to the tubey bits. The tubes! I can see them all easily, so I'm just going to grab them from there. So we've got 2 tubes, 2 swords, or 2 tubes, 2 jousting sticks, I guess is what they would be. Then we need 2 flat 1x2 plates, studless plates. And there it is. Very nice, very nice. And then they go... How do they go on the Winnebago? I don't like the asymmetry that's happening there, but we'll go with it. I'm going to say the asymmetry because the handle going on this side for both of them. I think I'm going to change that. I don't think having them both on the same side works well, so I'll make it go like it's rotating around. That too, Cosmic, was a satisfying click. Would you make it to the UK? For sure. Or we could just rent one, Moon Girl. Head over to the UK and rent one. Gosh darn it, it's not centered. Come on. Come on, let it go. Yeah. Way cheaper than a boat. Either way, we should totally try to do something like that. Cool. Oh, and then the 2 other pieces go along the front. Or actually, that could be the middle or the back. I don't actually know. Actually, this feels like it would be the back, above the back window here, now that I'm thinking about it. This must be where it connects to the other piece. It is. So squish that down. Connect these 2 bits together. Oh, look at that. That's nice. I wasn't sure how I was going to connect it first. I think it was going to do this and we'd have to fill it in, but they actually have some solid overlap there. I like that. The solid overlap is going to make it a lot stronger in the middle, which is good. That's good. We'll just squeeze these parts together. Looking pretty snazzy. Some friends of mine built their own camper this year. Very neat. That's very cool. Moon Girl's been watching some videos of people on YouTube who've done the same thing. Basically, buy a van, just redo the interior to be like this little dream van that they drive around in, which is very cool. I just found my photos from a trip in the UK in 1998. Nice. The eons ago, the ages we were. Man, I have so many places on my list I want to visit, mainly because they are home to some of my favorite people I've met via Twitch. Well, the thing is, if you hit, not that I would assume that we're among your favorites, but you're among our favorites, Cosmic. So if you ever wanted to come and kind of hit the east coast of Canada, you check a lot of, you check off basically almost all of the Citadel citizens anyway. And that'd be a lot of fun. All right, back to the wipe in. Actually, we didn't have to do anything else with that, did we? No, that's just done and together. Okay, so I'm going to place that. I'm not going to snap it in place because I feel like there's more to do, but I am going to rest it on top for now. And that's pretty darn cool. That's going to be neat when it's together. And the east coast of the US. Oh, yes, we should do that. I apologize, J. Price. I forgot that you mentioned that you're East Coast US. So yeah, because like we could actually make something happen there, perhaps. All right, so now I need, oops, 1 of use, 2 of use. That's good, and then probably the last 6 2x4 flat plates. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Oops, I didn't actually zoom in on that. Sorry, folks. And then I need 4. I need to figure out a good name for these. I like these pieces because they bring the studs around to the side, which is a fantastic way to make things nice and smooth. I need 4 of those. That's good. That'd be awesome. If we can make something like that happen, that would be super thumbs up. Alright, so step 15 of... Like, what is the big step? Like, okay, step 111. So we're on, like, sub-step 15 of step 111. That's hilarious. So many steps to this part. So one goes like this. And then one like so. Actually, I wonder what this part is. Oops. And then another piece like that. And then another piece like so. Wonder if this is to go in the front or the back. Well, if we're still on step 1... Oh, I see. It's probably going to go... It's probably going to have something to do with going here. So you don't see the curtains. That'd be pretty cool. I did not look ahead, however, so I'm not sure exactly where it's going to go. No, it goes like this. And then this piece goes here. And step 4, turn it around. And yes, it goes... So we do that twice. Okay, so it goes right where I thought it was going to go. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. There you go. Or the view or the people, that's right. Well, interesting, maybe not interesting, but story when Moon Girl and I first got married. We were here for a little bit, and then she was going, okay, when do we move? Like, where are we going to go? What do you mean, where? I'm paraphrasing, but what do you mean, where are we going to go? Like, well, you know, just because you lived here and then got married here doesn't mean we need to stay here, kind of thing. And we hadn't really talked about moving, so I was a little bit caught off guard by that, and I wasn't really... Oops, I did that wrong. Wasn't looking to move, and then, but after a while, Moon Girl just gotten to love this place. It is a beautiful place to live. To go to Nova Scotia too, but I need to renew my passport. Actually, thank you for the reminder. That's something I need to do as well. It's I was born in Quebec, And I'm old enough that they didn't issue birth certificates at that point. Everything was a baptismal certificate. And I was able to get my first passport using my baptismal certificate, but now they don't accept baptismal certificates anymore. So now I need to go get my baptismal certificate, convert it to a birth certificate, so that I can then get a passport. I don't have any immediate plans to go to the States, so it's not a huge rush. But sometimes for work there are conferences and things that we need to go to that are in the US. COVID put a bit of a halt to that. And just, that's okay. I'm not in super rush to travel. Well, that did not go elegantly well. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? I don't know that this piece should have gone on in this order. That doesn't seem to be... Let's try to do this first. Snap you into place. Then snap you into place. That was so much better. Let's do the other side, because that's still being... Actually, that side seems to have stuck well. Okay, we'll leave that one alone. I guess there is a little bit of a gap. I was wondering why there's this gap all the way around, but I guess that's just going to be there because there are no brick underneath and no studs. It is complicated, yeah, unfortunately. In the US, we will have to fly them. We will have to have them to fly anywhere, or to fly anywhere. I need to get my firstborn. This is, yeah, jeez. That sounds like a headache. Alright, so those pieces are on. So we are now... So that is... Oh, weird. That's kind of interesting. One lone transparent round bit to add in the center here, which I imagine is just for oops. See on the instructions, I'm adding it just right here on the intersection of these pieces. So the only thing I can think of is that it's there for strengthening purposes. I appreciate the strengthening. It's just interesting to see like a lone clear piece. Actually, you know what? If that's going to be underneath, that could almost be... I'm going to pretend it's for structural integrity and for a dome light on the inside of it. That's what we shall presume. True, Moon Girl. We will call them air vents. Nice. The driver's license not good enough. If we drive over the border... No, if we drive over the border, we have to use passport. I believe that's what it is now. Any travel outside of Canada. So now this goes on the top. All right. Some assembly required. Here we go. Just move the doors out of the way just so that don't accidentally push down on them. So this is going to attach right here. Well, not very many places. Right here, 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 and one stud over there. So I guess it's good in the sense that this you can take this on and off easily enough. I wasn't sure that you'd be able to. Oh, and those are flat bits specifically for this reason as well. Okay. So that's on the part there. All right. Why don't you want to slide into place? Why you gotta be like that? Curved bits always cause me grief, especially ones that are only like stuck on in the corner. So what is it not wanting to do? I think even if you can take the top off, I probably won't at this point. If it's going to be this finicky trying to put it down, I don't think I'm going to try to pop it off unless I have to. Squeeze that into place. Close the door. close the door. And that is squeeze shut all the way around as well. Nice. How are we doing for time? We're doing all right. I mean, we're getting close to the end of our regular stream time, but this is so close. We're just going to finish it off. Might mean another half hour or so, but we're doing it. It's getting close. Actually, let's we'll hold it up for the full view with the light off, of course. See, now if I could get a smart light like that hooked up to my my stream deck, that'd be pretty cool to be able to push a button and have it turn the light off as well. So it's coming along very nicely indeed. All the things, holy, all the things, Batman. Yeah, blood sample. All right, light back on. All right, that's step 111. See, and that's what I'm talking about. Everything that we did to create this piece to snap on top was step 111, whereas other steps in its entirety is just grab that one piece. Oh, cool, we're doing the front. The thing that makes it look super VWE. VW buggy. All right, to the red bin. Not very many red pieces left. That's a 2x12. The only one we got. And 2 1x4 plates. Sweet. And they go together like so. Not going to put the red bin away yet because I have a feeling we'll need it again soon. Could be wrong, but nope, we need it again. All right. So we need the 2x2 L brackets. Well, they have to go like there, I think. And then 2 1x4 plates. And those, I do believe, are the last of the 1x4 red plates. Look at that. And then we need to have 2 of you. Oh, I think we're close to the end of the beige pieces as well. All right. So here we go. Thanks, Moon Girl. Boarding my plane now to see. Okay, take care, Man-Made. Have a great trip. Safe travels. Of course, of course. Okay, we got that there. Like so. That part. Done. Now we need to go into the gray bin again. And then we need 1 2x4. So I think we might be done with the beige pieces. At the very least we have, and the beige bin has 1 1x1 plate left in it, so I'm going to stick that in with the little pieces. Because it is nice to have bins finish off. I find this funny as well. So we're not actually snapping any pieces together, we're just placing them. It was a weird step to me. But whatever. We need to go back to the white bin and the red bin. Huh? The red piece is not here. Oh yeah, I forgot. The red is, I think, the only... Oh, the red and the beige have their 1x2 pieces in here. Which just seems odd to me. Trust the process. Trust the process. I know. Oh, I trust it. Yeah, I've got to learn to trust it more. You're right. But I still find it odd when the step is place pieces next to other places. Place pieces next to other pieces. I wish every step personally involved connecting of pieces. All right. So what do we got going on here? Like that. And the white sticks out a tiny bit there. Sticks out a tiny bit here as well. And then on the sides here. Okay. Was it fast enough? I don't know. Placing pieces together next to each other. No, I know. Yeah. I was just thinking. It's funny. After I said it, I was thinking about it, and I guess it sort of makes sense. Instead of saying this is a part and then build this separately, it's saying place. Put these here, and then place on top, as opposed to doing this, flip it over, place that. It's a instruction orientation wise, I think it's easier than having them flip it back and forth like this, to just say place these here and then snap it together on top. So I guess I get that. It's just, that's not how my brain works. So it seems, why are we doing this again? All right, we're going for the last of the two black tiles, or flat plates. I guess we could call them tiles. Yeah, that makes sense. Probably what they are. Just call them tiles from now on. That seems so ridiculous that I haven't been saying that so far. Need two of those. That's it for the black bits. Then we go to the light gray. Two of you, and I imagine that is an extra one of those. So I'm going to just take that and drop it in the little container over there. And then I need to go to the transparent pieces. Do I? No, I need to go back here, grab two of these. Oh no, I do need one of those other... Two more of those transparent pieces? Do I actually have two? I don't think I have two of them. Now my question is... What was that supposed to be? That other piece on the bottom of the roof, what was that supposed to be? Well, that's odd. Hold on a second, folks. Yeah, it looks like it's a transparent piece, so I can see through it. But I don't actually have I don't have another one of those. This is the bin there. Oh, it was underneath. Ah! Gosh darn it. Make me look bad there, silver piece. Let me see if I've got what I need. No, I need two red pieces. It's very true, actually. Nothing confuses me more than building Lego stuff than when you have to go turn it over. Yeah. Yeah, I found there's a Lego app, a Lego instructions app, which I am going to try to use in the future. It doesn't let you. It's weird though, because I've gotten used to doing the pinch and zoom, which is really handy for when wanting to zoom on things, like with the little doink doink, the view I have up there. But it's in the Lego instructions app, and pinch and zoom, it basically enlarges a tiny bit. So I had to pinch and zoom 10 times to get it to the size I wanted. Moon Girl, it was almost needed. Cancel that. Cancel that need for a moon. True words, Cosmic. True words. Always need a Moon Girl. Alright. Let's go, we're doing this twice. Oh, we're doing the headlights now. This is fun. Some gray underneath. Interesting. Hinge. Beige. Plate. And then the other side is the headlight. That's super interesting. And then it goes in this way. So basically we're hinging it down like this, building it in reverse because the studs are going towards the inside, and that flat plate is probably just... Oh, that's cool. That's going like this. Interesting. So it's this I feel like there needs to be another plate here to push it out a little bit, because that's not going to be structurally very super duper. But still interesting that you would have studs all facing up this way here, but then for this one section, the studs get flipped around. That's pretty cool. I dig that. This feels like a very clever way to get the round parts facing up. It does bug me that this is off like by a, not even a whole plate, but it's a fraction of a plate there. Oh wait, I think I see the fix for this. That's neat. Unless I'm mistaken. Which I am semi-often. It's not, never mind. I thought it was going to have some, I thought these studs were actually going to be pushing them up so that it didn't collapse in, so. Still. It does kind of look like a face, yeah, like a Transformer, like Johnny number 5 almost. From way back in the day. Alright. We need the last 2x3 pieces. We're getting down there, we're getting down there. No disassemble, exactly. Johnny 5 from Short Circuit. We're all thinking the same thing. If I could just say that now. Okay, so that goes along there. But these go here. I think that's what's showing. Was that step 6? It was. And then step 7 is another 2x4 flat piece, and then one more beige 1x2. I can't tell where those go. Oh yeah, okay. A little hard to see, but they go up. Goes up in here. And then black piece goes across there. That's a fun movie. Should dig that one out of the archives to watch with the boys. That's I'm sure the special effects would be probably a little bit cringy for the time, but it's pretty good. I mean, they were super practical effects, so it wasn't really trying to be anything it wasn't. It was kind of a bit of a clunky robot character, and it would have been just, the entire thing would have been sort of animated with remote control, so. Special effects wise, I imagine it probably, now that I think about it again, it probably holds up fairly well, because it would be what it is. Those are the last 2 1x2 beige plates. Yep. So we need 2, 2, and 2 for this. Classic 80 movies feel for sure. Hey, big screw again. Been lurking, mountain bike riding, and shower. No worries. The build has been going well so far. Yes, I'm going to, yeah, let's do this thing that we keep on doing. This is where we are so far. The entire roof is done, including the extending section on the top. The back is done. The interior is done. We are working on this part presently. And I do believe that is the last section. Well, then we have to do the wheels. But overall, it's coming along quite well. Hope you had a good mountain bike ride. These pieces snap there. We've got to put the nice pieces here. And here. Just these on the corner. Rotate them like so. Alright. Step 8. Sub-step 8 done. Not dubstep 8. Oh. We need 2 1x3 lightning bolts. 2 1x4 plates. That's it for the white. And then for the red, we need a 2x4. Lovely. And then we need a single stud on a 1x2. Just one of those? Yes, just one of those. Alright, it was quite an experience. I'm new to the whole thing. The mountain biking? Well, I'm glad it was a good one though. Oh, I hope it was a good one though. Thank you. Actually bought and picked up the bike only a few weeks ago. The day I got. Nice. That's awesome. That's a good thing a good thing to buy to go celebrate with. We don't do enough biking. We love it, but it's just something we don't do enough of, which means we need to do more. Phil's just got a new mountain bike and wants to find someone to ride with him because I have an old lady cruiser bike. doesn't want to be seen with you. Ugh, Jake Rice, you're so embarrassing. Get in there and hide the hinge a bit. La charnière. There you go. It feels weird that it's just floating like that. But it is floating like that, I guess. Why is there nothing... That's weird to me that this would be left floating like that, but maybe they feel they don't need a piece in there. So they say, pshaw, we need no piece. I think it's awesome. Not meant to go in the mountains. Yeah. Send them my way, maybe. Alright, no worries, Mixed Screw Gun. Appreciate the lurk very much. And glad you had a good time with the biking. Alright, so we need 2 little upward grippy bits. 2 red lightning, 1x4 lightning bolt. No, 4 1x4 lightning bolts. That is the last of those pieces. And then 2 1x3 tiles. Oh, we do have another one of those though. Interesting. Oh, this is looking good. And once again, though, it's interesting that it's I'm not missing something here. They are leaving that flat. Okay, so that's weird that they're leaving this piece here. Oh well, I'll allow it. And then these come down here. Yeah, start to look more like Optimus Prime, that's right. Oh, that's upside, that's sideways. Okay, cool. It's looking good. And then step 11, we need to have 2 more upward grippy red pieces. I'm going to do my best to remedy it. Oh, what did I miss? I missed a thing! Oh, that's alright. A hilarious meme earlier regarding Prime Day and Optimus Prime. Oh, nice. So the 1x1 slanted tiles. Over here. And we need 2 shiny studs. Okay. Oh, we got that with this still. The energy of this chat, so good. Love it. Little shiny stud there. Need to rotate that slightly. Place this in. It's funny with the studs. I keep forgetting. I keep expecting a more pronounced snap. Like I find with the square pieces, there's a snap that goes in, but the round pieces, they slide in with a little bit more tranquility. Shiny indeed. Schmancy. Oh, what color are those? Are those translucent orange? They are translucent orange. Make sure I don't have translucent orange and translucent yellow. It's interesting that they're shiny underneath and translucent on top. Probably to try to make them look a little bit more reflective. And then we need 4 of the 2x2 red, or the 2x2, sorry, 1x2 red tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feels like we're almost done. Oops, that was presumptuous of me for those. Well, but it was not incorrect. Okay, cool. Pretty neat. And then we're over here. We need 1 2x4. This is all being a white bin. Oh, sorry, 1 2x2 tile. 1 1x1 tile. That's it's a small thing, but it feels like it's so much easier to say tile rather than flat plate. So it probably is supposed to be tile. Oh, interesting. Oh, I guess I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to make the, since the white comes down to a point in the hood, probably, they're trying to make that. Rotate that slightly. No. There we go. And then that. And then this, which I find interesting. I'm not sure what they're going to do there. I think they're both the same color. Now you get me questioning it there, J. Price. No, they're both the same color. I'll check. I don't think there are any yellow ones. Oh wait, I think the yellow... Are these yellow? Oh, they're the same color as well. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they're definitely all... The ones that I have are definitely all the same color anyway, so... When you take them out and actually hold them up to the camera. Yeah, I think you're right, because they look pretty much the same when held up to the camera. Oh, I did that one already, so then we're going down to step number 14. It's the white bin again for probably the last two, yep, the last two 1x4 lightning bolts. The last one of those. I do find it interesting that they're leaving like bits hollow, so when I snap this on, it's just hollow in it underneath, because in other places they didn't. Maybe they just didn't do it in other places because it was going to be visible, but I find it odd. Personally, I find it odd. Nice. Front hood is almost done. Oh wait, that's... Yeah, I don't know why they would... Alright, this is where it gets a little bit stressful because now we have to add the logo. So I don't know why they would have you snap that piece into place and then put the logo on. I feel like, for me, I feel like that's going to be harder to align, so I will do this because I feel like having a square as the reference would be good, because I might be able to place it on an angle accidentally. So here we go, the most stressful Lego, or the most stressful sticker in the entire build. Yeah, you're right, Jay Price. It's so satisfying. Right. I am a little bit stressed about this one. I know it's just a sticker, but placing round on a round. Actually, which way does it go? It goes that way. Oh my goodness, I was almost going to stick it on upside down. Actually, if I did that, at least I could rotate the piece around. So I'm going to get tweezers for this. Hold on. I got tweezers. Hold on one sec. That didn't take very long. I don't know if I needed to put up the BRB screen, but it's one of those things where I don't feel like I necessarily need the I'm going to place it on upside down because you should hold this way. Oh, that's crooked. Shoot. I could tell it was crooked and then it slipped out of the tweezers. No! Gosh darn it! Alright, very quiet. I was holding my breath as well, so I ruined the edge of that sticker. That's frustrating. I'm going to try with my fingers though, just to see. That's pretty good. There we go. It's too bad I wasn't paying attention. The stickers itself is pretty darn centered, but the graphic on the sticker is off-centered. So you can see around. I'm not sure how easy it is to see the white edge along there compared to the white edge on this side. It's pretty similar, but I wasn't paying attention. So the silver is actually thicker on one side than the other. So the graphic itself, the V and the W are off-center, but the sticker is pretty close to centered. So yeah, you can breathe now. I'm gonna give it a little polish in the t-shirt here to try to smooth down that corner that I messed up. Someone needs to be fired, yep. A little imperfection on the side, but it's not bad. Oh yeah, and I did put it upside down. fine, because I can just flip it around. Which is a lot easier to hold it and try to put it on this way rather than... Anyway. Nice. That's pretty sharp looking. Oh, and then we need to... Actually, I should try to see if I can find a good pair of tweezers specifically for Lego. You know, these ones are good and aggressive for the eyebrow plucking and whatnot, but I feel like for stickers, I'd almost want them to come in flat like this, so you can place them not so much in an angle. Black tubes. Do better, Lego. Do better. That's right. You had one job, sticker alignment person. One job! There we go. Try to have those both down at the bottom of the same. If they're not quite the same left and right, it's not that big of a deal, but there. Good, nice. That part is done. It goes right on the front. There we go. This is a pretty... This is a rough angle to see it at. Maybe we'll do... I don't know that that's any better, actually. Let's go back to the way we were. Huh? Dear Lego pieces, why for art thou not sticking? So I have to go to a less interesting angle right now, folks, as I try to get this. Thanks, Moon Girl. If I can just get this to go on right. Maybe it's supposed to go up. It can't go any higher than that, really. I'll have to shove in the middle, I guess. Oh, it's smooth on that side. Okay, there we go. Nice. Look at that. That is pretty sharp. Oops, I just bumped the microphone, sorry. That's pretty cool. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Alright. That section is done. So what's left? Can't be much left. Oh, now we're onto the wheels. Get the wheelie bits. These cardboard boxes are both empty. Stickers. Done. So we need the 4 tires. 4 rims. The 4 hubcaps. This is feeling very, very much almost done. Whew. And then we need 2... We need 4 shiny... Really? 4 shiny ones? And 4 orange ones. That I don't understand, but I'll do it. This is fine. I'm glad it's going to come together. Another shiny silver. Oops, come on. Yeah, I'm not sure what these orange ones are for. The orange one. The one from over there. So 4 wheels, 4 rims, 4 hubcaps, 4 silver, and 4 orange. One thing I'm not sure. I have not looked ahead yet, but I'm not sure what's going to happen with this here on either side, because it feels like there's still a good amount to fill in there, but I'll, as Cosmic says, I will trust the process. Alright, so we just well, why don't we pop the tires on first? It feels like that would be easier rather than trying to push on hubcaps and whatnot. We'll just do the wheelies first. Let's make sure that the wheels are same printing on both. Well, that's neat. I don't know if you can see that. But it's this Lego group. They're 43.2 by 14, so they're 14-inch rims on these tires. It's funny that it's cool that they have the tire measurements on them. Fun little detail. No stickers for the hubcaps. Or if there are, I may skip them. Round stickers are no fun. Oh, interesting, okay. I wonder why they have these. I guess they have to be some color, but I'm wondering why not just choose the same color for all of them. So it's basically telling me to take the orange stud, stick it on top of the silver stud, put the silver stud in here, with the hubcap on top. So really, both of those are just filler. It doesn't matter what color they are. So why not just use, why a transparent one and a gray one? And why not just all silver, since it's all supposed to be metal? Oh well. Be impressed if the PSI was out. Yeah, that would be impressive. The tires are fairly thin, yeah. On the they would probably be twice that thickness, especially with older tires. The low profile tires like this would have come much later, because they were. I used to work at a automotive / hardware store, a Canadian Tire actually. So and in the automotive department, and they had the lower profile tires have much more rigid. I forget the exact word for it, but basically wiring underneath to allow it to be a low profile tire. So these would have been probably twice the height. However, still pretty cool. Four beautiful wheels. Neat. Next step, putting the tires on. Alright, let's just flatten this to make it easier to handle. Putting the wheels on something feels like you're pretty darn close to the final steps. It's pretty great. When I order wheelchairs, I always choose pneumatic airless inserts, and then I wonder why. I looked it up before. I think it has to do with the speed that they go, and I could be wrong. I'm trying to remember the speed that they go versus the impact on something. Because when you've just got a thin layer of rubber and then more air, the tire hits it, it's able to absorb the impact. But if the entire thing is rubber, then they actually depending, I guess the rubber is newer than it used to be. But if you had solid rubber the entire way, then the entire thing would bump. Like the shock would kind of there wouldn't be any air there to absorb the impact. White wall tire, yeah, white walls look pretty cool. Funny that they don't do that at all anymore. All right, wheels are on. Now we're getting to the final detail, so I will adjust the door handles. Okay, we're doing that bit in the back now. So we need to get... It says do one of these, but I feel like we're going to be doing two of these, so why don't we just grab the pieces we need for two of them. That finishes off the black pieces. Oh, we finished off another bin, and I did not even know it. Alright. Actually, there's only one white piece left in here. That's a little 1x1, so I'm just going to stick that with the other tiny bits. Oh, sorry, I've got this too far up on the screen.
I think we'll do 2 of these plates. Although it says we need 2 of these. So I'm jumping way ahead of myself here. Alright, let's see what this says to do. I'll take one of these. Like so. That's that part done, and it goes right there above the wheel well. So this is on the rear. The rear wheel well. Very nice. Now what goes on the other side? It's fairly similar over there, so I'm wondering why it's... Oh, it must be the gas... Nice, the gas can. So we rotate that around. So where are the instructions for it? Oh, in the bottom. So you grab a 1x1 red plate. Let's flatten it out. It's rotated nicely, very nice. I was wondering why it wasn't symmetrical. But now I see it. It's gotta be all about the gas can. Actually, since that one's gonna be a featured one, I should go back and do that to a couple of other ones. Make the Lego word upright. Even though it's a little worn off looking, it's still pretty good. All right. So rotate this around, as they say. Put that right into place. Looks awesome. So that's the other Lego piece. I'm going to take that off. And again, I don't think I have enough camera room to do this in an easy way, so I'm just going to lean it towards me, and then it's just purely to get the word Lego facing upright. There. Cool. It does that. It has one only on the driver's side, yeah. Which is probably true to what it would have been in the past as well. I know, like, even some cars, in Canada anyway, some cars only have it on the driver's side. Oh, now it's just showing me that you can open and close all the things. So you can open the trunk. You can lift up the sleeping area. Open these doors. But also forget to show that you can open... Oh, what? Door, don't be jammed. Why is that stuck suddenly? I wonder if the roof is sinking down a little bit too much. Oh no, it was just snagged. There we go. All right, cool. So is that it? You just showing me all the things I can do now? That's it. That's it, everyone. All right, let's do this thing now. So I think that's probably the last we're going to use of the downward facing camera, so I am going to move it out of the way slightly. Last step, now play. Exactly. So this is it. This is the final beast. So I'll turn it around this way so you can see the other doors open. The vehicle in all its glory. A tiled floor in there. Someone enjoying their beverage. Very cool. We have the trunk to close. Oh yeah, and we can open the engine as well. Make sure everything's running smoothly. That's awesome. That's fantastic. So I'm very pleased with that. So again, thank you everyone. Your generosity. It was all Twitch money, and especially you, Cosmic. and your generosity. This allowed me to get this and share the assembly with you all. This is very pleased with this. That this is going to get added to my lovely collection of iconic vehicles that I want to have a collection of iconic Lego vehicles that also somehow feel like Steven Lego sets, if that makes any sense. Like, there's a cool Porsche one that's neat, but it doesn't really feel like a me set. So even though it's iconic, it doesn't really fit my personality. This is very cool. So thank you again very much, everyone. Very pleased with this. So my next stream is going to be Thursday. I haven't decided yet. We'll either get back to Minecraft, or I'm going to do a little bit of Adobe Illustrator goodness on basically recreating my hype train emote, but as for those of you who don't know, as a vector graphic. So the vector graphic basically means it's resolution independent, so you can make it teeny tiny or scale it up to be the size of a billboard, and it'll still have exactly the same quality to it. So Cosmic's sunflower emote that I made for her was done the same way. So Cosmic, not that you need to get a t-shirt of it done, but if you wanted to, I can give you the graphic and you can just scale it up to be the size of a t-shirt, or you could scale it down to be in part of over here on the t-shirt if you wanted to. It's also small enough to be an emote kind of thing. You can't do that with photographs, but for graphics, I feel it's a superior file format, and I just didn't do it previously, so I'm going to convert the train over to one of those just for fun. So either way, thank you again very much, everyone, for being here. It's that's it. Thank you, Cosmic. That is the emote. The sunflower heart on a t-shirt. Yeah, I'll send it to you. I don't remember if I did or not, Cosmic, but I'll set it up as either depending on whatever the t-shirt company needs. Could be a PDF, EPS, JPEG, PNG, whatever. The fact that I can shrink it or enlarge it to whatever size you need is basically the whole point of doing it that way. So, yeah, let's take a look to see to move this over. Who do we have online at the moment? We do a raid. I know we always do Aldebar. I did not see Aldebar start, but he did. Okay, and Joel has not started yet, so sometimes I have a mental conundrum as to who I should raid, but since Joel is not streaming yet, we're going to go and raid the Aldebar, alright? So, yeah. Hang on, folks. If you want some Minecrafty goodness, we're going to go over and raid the ever wonderful Aldebar, and enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Thanks again for being here for the stream. Thanks again for the generosity that led me to being able to get this. And yeah, I am undecided as to what I'm going to do in the next stream, but I will keep you posted in Discord. So thanks again, everyone. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to other people, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks, everyone. Bye.